And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. A lot of people, y'all, are fearing that Denzel Washington may be putting his career in jeopardy. Now, here's the reason why. Now, they're saying that the actor made an appearance, y'all, on ESPN's First Take to promote his upcoming movie, Highest to Lowest, which that's his latest movie that he's done, I think, with Spike Lee and some other actors. And they said, and since, honey, he was on a sports show related, they said Mr. Washington decided to talk about his favorite NFL team, honey, the Dallas Cowboys. And they say, honey, when they say he talked about the Cowboys, they say he meant exactly what he said, and he spoke 5 minutes straight complaining, y'all, about Jerry Jones. Now, he said, quote, it's been 30 years, honey, since the Cowboys have been to the Super Bowl, and according to Mr. Washington, one reason they haven't been able to get back is because Jerry Jones is putting money over winning. He said, quote, I've been a Cowboys fan since the 1960s, honey, he said, and he said, and making it, Jerry Jones is making it very hard for him. He said, not to be a fan, he said, because I'm still a Cowboy fan, I'm still, honey, going to have the star on the side of the hat. But he ain't thinking, honey, about us when he's thinking about his pocket. Now, Mr. Washington also knows, y'all, that he's a longtime fan, and he's even been known to show up at training camps in the past. And they say Mr. Washington isn't going to be switching allegiances anytime soon, but they say he's definitely not a happy camper. And people are saying he shouldn't have said that. He talked about a white man and his company. And, you know, he could go to jail here. He could lose his career.
No, he ain't gonna lose his career, dog.
But
everything he said was right.
That's his opinion, though.
Yeah, but you don't say that, honey. When black people start talking about rich white folks like that, don't you know, hell, look at all of black people that lost their damn careers for saying something disparaging against somebody of non-African descent. And he's speaking out like that. I don't know. I feel bad for him.
In 1956, lose his career. He's a wonderful actor. People always. He gonna always have a job.
Denzel ain't got nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about.
And he ain't told no lie.
Super Dave, what you think about that? You're a sports genius.
Thank you, Gary, for recognizing that. He's right. He's right about everything he said about Jerry Jones. I watched the interview, and I couldn't get mad because everything he said, I wanted to say.
Oh, wow.
It's been 30 years since they won a championship or been in the NFC championship game. So
Yeah, but
it's been bad.
Yeah, but I mean, he's speaking out saying that he's not afraid, honey, that he could lose his career. I mean,
what is he afraid of? He's nothing to be afraid of. It's Jerry Jones.
He can't have a comment about how he feels.
Well, look at when people say something about Trump, honey, their career gone.
You think Jerry Jones gonna take him into slavery?
Well, you just never know, honey. You just don't know, honey. I just feel bad for him. I would have never said that. I kept my mouth closed, honey, because mouth will never get me. But anyway, we're going to keep him lifted in prayer, and hopefully, you know, everything goes right.
He's going to be fine, Gary. He's going to be fine.
Okay. All right, Roxy. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Nick Cannon. Now, Ricky, listen to this story. Nick Cannon, he's the father of 12 children with 6 different women. He revealed, y'all, that he does not believe in the term, listen to this, Ricky, co-parenting. Now, they're saying, y'all, the TV host, honey, answered a question from a fan about managing multiple co-parenting relationships while, you know, dating during Wednesday's episode of his podcast, Nick Cannon at Night. And he said the label co-parent, he said, I've always had an issue with it. He said, because why do we have to, honey, when we're just parents? He said, why do we have to do that? Number one, he said, when you start throwing labels on things, he said, I think it does more harm than help, and, honey, can get very dangerous because then everybody else has a preconceived notion of what you're doing. He confessed out there while he hasn't figured out how to raise his children with a half a dozen women, he approaches it with a certain perspective. So, Rick, how do you feel about co-parenting? I mean, about the word.
If you're not together, you co-parenting.
Well, he said he don't
if
believe
you're not
what
together
it is.
and you sharing the child, you are co-parenting. I don't care about the label. That's exactly what it is. It's co.
Right.
She have half, you have half, you co-parenting.
Yeah.
Right.
I think he's
parenting
overthinking
together.
it. He's overthinking it. Overanalyzing it.
You think?
Because that's what it is.
Yeah, but he said, but you putting labels on it. I mean, nobody wants labels no more. That's just like relationships. Don't label me if we married.
Well, we
Don't
can call
label
it motorcycling or something. I don't care. Motorcycling mean that which you have the time and you other 50% of the time we motorcycling.
So if you have on a Nike shirt, it's a Nike shirt. You're not labeling it. That's what it is. It's a Nike shirt. It has a big ass Nike on the front of it.
It is co-parenting. It is.
Well, honey, I listen to what Nick say, honey.
Two parents.
Co.
Two it together.
You're parenting.
Like we're co-hosts. Like
exactly.
Well,
co-ed dorm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just what it is.
You're doing it. It is.
Who y'all gonna listen to, Nick or y'all? Because Nick, honey, is a prominent star, and when he says,
Of course,
people
we love
listen
Nick.
and stuff.
Niggas like little brother.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's just co-parents.
And everybody has their own opinion, but it is co-parenting.
Even when people are together, I feel like my husband and I co-parent because half of it I do, half of it he does.
Absolutely.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. Whether you're together or not and you have kids, it's co-parenting.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're going to see, honey. When Nick comes on the show, we're going to ask him that question. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Santorini. On the high end, you say Santorini, and on the low end, you say beautiful black. That's your color for today.
That's a beautiful color. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. We got your wake-up call.